Everybody will know what we're talking about.
So, yeah, this is fascinating. We are experiencing so many spaces of fascination right now, aren't we? Welcome, welcome. This is the beautiful Acasma Planet of Light and Healing Grid space. We've got people coming in the door. I'm going to be talking for just a few minutes here. Welcome to you, whether you're here in the live or whether you're here via video replay. But we are really stretching ourselves into the most incredibly fascinating spaces. And we're doing it in all different kinds of ways. And everyone is so unique that those ways are unique as well. And that is assisting this shift we are experiencing. So every time one of these unique spaces of consciousness that was within the human experience right now, every time one of these spaces chooses love, chooses peace, chooses to allow, chooses to trust themselves, chooses to know they're safe, chooses to know they're loved, every single time that vibration that they're choosing, peace, love, safety, yes, yes, amplifies out, broadcasts out to the entire collective of humanity and beyond. Does this make sense to you? Thank you. So yes, we have something interesting going on with the Zoom links this morning. We have some coming in just now. I think that it's working itself out some. I only have one Zoom link that was created for this, but I had one of our beautiful members, Doreen. Yes, she made it in here. Good, good, good. Doreen mentioned, I believe, in the Sacred Joy Pod that there was a different link and it says Andrea's in another meeting. How trippy is that? So another Andrea and another group of grid workers and another Acasma space. I mean, we're getting these glimpses of ourselves and these glimpses of the variation points. Yes, are you with me? Are you with me? So yeah, it can become trippy, like kind of like yes, cool, but also at the same time like what? But this space of us that we've been anchoring for quite some time, this understanding of ourselves as the divine within the now, yes, the eternal soul within the human experience, that is, we've been training for this. Are you with me? We've been training for this very moment. And look how well you all did, and I did, and we all did together as these spaces show up and we say, oh my goodness, well, this is interesting. What's happening here? And we navigate to the best of our ability and we help one another. I saw some of you writing into different pods and saying, I don't have the link. Can someone send the link? And the link got sent and you're here. So you see how we're doing this. We're aligning ourselves not only in this space of our own remembrance of being the divine within the now, but then we're also stepping up, yes, and we are assisting all of the spaces of us, because look at all of these spaces. You see these faces and these names? These are other spaces of you. These are other spaces of me. This is us. This is God. This is Source. This is consciousness that is unified through its core space of existence and then has variation points. Are you with me? So when you help another find their way to this call, even, let's just use that example, you helped yourself. And when the version that was helped receives the help and sends out the wave of gratitude, it's to all. It's available to all to feel that gratitude, to amplify gratitude in our lives. All right, so yeah, we still have people coming in. That's great. It's working. It's working.
They're finding their way to this one. I don't know how that played out.
What else I want to share with you as we're getting in here. So we're going to go one of the last grids. I really don't remember which one it was. Could have been the very last one or the time before, but we did hand positions. Do you remember that, anybody? I showed you guys some different. Okay, great. So we're going to bring in some more spaces like that right off the bat of things you can do if it resonates with you. You may already have a space that you are working with in your own knowing. And if you do, fantastic, keep doing it. But anyone looking for a little extra guidance or alternative, of how you can amplify the light that you are, how you can amplify the peace you are choosing. Yes, how you can amplify love. How can you? Well, there's lots of ways, but we're just going to talk about a couple, and I'm going to share them with you. And then I'm going to ask if it resonates with you that you might unite with me in this very space, whether you're live and or coming in via video. If you would unite with me and hold those specific spaces, those specific things together. Are you with me on what we're doing? Yes. So we're massively amplifying the intention. We're massively amplifying the frequency and the vibration of peace, of love, of unity, of unity. Can I get a high five from someone who feels like unity would be a good thing? All right. So there's so much happening on the planet right now for those who are connecting in at the time of this and or around it. There's so much happening where we have a lot of choices being put in front of us. We have a lot of choices of what we want to think about things, what we want to feel about things, what we want to engage, what we want to observe. And so this space here, from the initiation of it in 2020, the Acasma Planet of Light and Healing Grid, this space has always been a space to uplift and to nurture and to encourage and to support those of us who know we're here to anchor and be light. We know somewhere in our being or entirely in our being that we are eternal. We are divine consciousness, and we are inhabiting a human form, living on a planet called Earth, experiencing this space. And so this Acasma grid assists first and foremost with you, with me, with us, with this collective we've built. This is a collective within a collective. Are you with me? And then we move into a space of this particular connection where we then unite, yes, and at another level, and we amplify, broadcast out into the quantum field, which is connected to everything and everyone, incomprehensibly connected. I mean, if we tried to figure out how connected the quantum field is and what it represents and all of that, we would never ever end the Zoom call, because we would always have something new to talk about, because it's endlessly expanding, as are we. But we will join together to amplify and broadcast and illuminate, yes, the spaces of the human collective that are navigating, that really, we're navigating ourselves. We're navigating our own expansion. We're navigating our own realization of what we are, who we are, and why we are. Are you with me? Does this make sense? Wonderful, wonderful. Awesome. All right, so let's see. Thank you for the love coming into the chat as well. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. We are recording, so we'll share this with anyone who might have had a mix-up with getting here. Again, it's trippy, it's cool, and it only can be trippy and cool that we had this little thing with the Zoom link this morning, because we are in this space of, yes, awareness. If we weren't in this space of awareness, it would feel frustrating. It would overwhelm. It would upset. It would anger. Those are signposts, notifications that there's an imbalance in the flow of the divine through the form, if the form is feeling those things. But it's not wrong. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for that form then to say, oh, I'm feeling this frustration. I must be in and out of a balance with my divine remembrance. Let me just take a breath. Let me just take a breath. Let me step back. Let me observe and do whatever I can to navigate this space. And when we do that, the space begins to shift back into a flow of alignment that doesn't feel frustrating. Does this make sense to you? All right. So you guys are like experts at this. Thank you. You guys have anchored this and implemented this, and it's important. Now, briefly, I will give you this information as well. Many of you already know it. Yes, at the time of this, which is July 2024. Yes, yes. Whew. We have many variation points, many reality lines playing out. Yes, dissolving, amplifying, zigzagging. We got all kinds of stuff going on right now because we are in the space in between two very different ways of understanding ourselves. And so as we're shifting through this space of awakening, we are seeing all of these spaces we are awakening within and or leaving and or expanding. Does this make sense to you? Maintain that space of understanding that you are eternal. Yes. Maintain that space best you can. And you know, that's why I say step back, observe, breathe. The minute you do that, yes, you offer yourself that reset back into that remembrance of your divinity, back into that remembrance of your eternalness, your sovereignty. And this is a glorious ride, Holy One. If you can own that with me for one moment, I understand some days may not feel glorious ride to all, and they're all moments. But if the overall understanding can be that we are this space of movement, of energy, of consciousness, of remembrance, of the divine, coming back into itself. Does this make sense to you? If we can connect in with that and amplify that and engage that in our everyday lives, then we are, yes, not only, yes, walking in the alignment of our own truth, but at the same time, it is inevitable, whether you purposefully intended or not, because of the way consciousness works, that peace you are being, that peace you are aligning, that divinity you are remembering, yes, that divine, yes, that you are being, yes, is then emanating, flowing, vibrating through the entire human collective. You are the most powerful space of the tipping point, Holy One. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say it enough. In every breath you take, you are loved and valued beyond measure. In every breath you take. There's a beautiful understanding we teach in Acasma, Acasma quantum energy, Acasma consciousness. Yes. And it's the understanding of when you breathe, take a breath and make a note of it for a minute, please. Breathe and really make a note of your breath. Just do it right now. Breathe. Yes. That is the divine that you are moving through your form. That breath, that is the divine moving through your form. Yes. Yes. All right, now let's go over a few spaces you can do if you choose to in your daily lives, however you feel to. Hand positions. Some people call them a light language pose and or position. Some people call them a language of the universe. Some people call them connection with the divine, with the Holy Spirit. These are all terms man uses to try to wrap its head around this incredibly beautiful, yes, origination point, yes, of all consciousness. And these positions of your hands, they are like, I've said it before, if you are an antenna, I am an antenna, we broadcast a signal. And everybody's broadcasting, whether they want to or not, you're broadcasting. If you're afraid, you're broadcasting fear. If you're angry, you're broadcasting anger, the vibration of anger, the energy of anger. Yes, if you're feeling peace and love to the best of your ability in whatever spaces you're in, you're vibrating that frequency, that vibration as well. These hand positions are like taking the rabbit ears on an antenna, old school antenna. Yes, and finding that position space in which that frequency, that vibration amplifies, becomes clearer. Yes. Does this make sense to someone? All right, great. So if you have your own, keep them, use them. If you want to add something in or you're looking for something, here is what we can do. This is very basic beginning space. And again, I've talked about some of these, so you may recall some of them. But at any given time, standing, seated, it doesn't matter. You can take your hand and just put it flat. Yes, just flat. So you're not like this. You see me? You're like this. Okay. Yes. And take your thumb and put it in the middle of your chest, right over your heart. Okay. So you have the hand upright. You have the hand upright. Yes. Yes. Can you do left or right? Does it matter? No. You do it according to your intuition, your inner knowing, and how you feel about it. I tend to always use my right, but I'm right-handed, so that might be why. Does that make sense to you? So you place it here at your heart and you breathe. Anywhere you're at. Yes, work, car, home, sitting in nature. Just do it. Breathe for a minute. What are you doing? It's an amplification of the anchoring of peace. It helps the body and the being that's doing it to actually sink in to that eternalness. Yes. So the heart, in the teachings I teach, the heart center, not the heart organ, the heart center, yes, is a portal of the I am. This is Christ consciousness. This is the sacred heart reconnection. All right. Yes. So you allow that breath and you hold that right there. Yes. And you're grounding, anchoring that connection and amplifying it out, broadcasting it out. Now there's a fan you can do with your hands as well. So you just take that same hand and you just separate those fingers. Okay. So that's why I call it a fan, because it kind of looks like a fan, right? And again, you have your own way. These don't resonate with you. That's all right. Follow your heart. Yes. You make this. And then what you can do is you can place it over different spaces on your body. So if you are, yes, wanting to amplify the clarity of your connection with your team of light, your guardians, your guides, your angels, your star lineages, whatever this connection is, then you would consider placing this over the third eye on the forehead. You can place it over the throat to assist with the change you are navigating, to assist with the authenticity that you are bringing into your now by speaking your truth, by knowing your truth. Crown, certain spaces of the body in general, just like an antenna in general. not touching the body, just in front of the body, and just allowing your breath. Now, you may notice this. I do. I always have since the very beginning. I don't think I made these up. I just remembered them and I just started doing them. And I didn't even know where they were coming from or why, but I just did them. And people would write me. I'd do them in videos for Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And people from all over the world started writing me and saying, what is that? Why are you doing that? When you do that, I feel this or I feel that. But the consensus was peace, home, love. So we're amplifying that today. This Acasma Planet of Light and Healing Grid, this group, this collective, we're, yes, choosing. Yes. And there's a really big heart opening going on right now. Ooh, big, big energy in that heart. We're choosing to amplify those vibrations, those frequencies, and flood the human collective, the quantum field, with love and peace and home. Does this make sense to you? All right. So, yes. Now, if you're brand new to the grid and you have never picked a spot to anchor for, to hold for, to root in, then you do that right now in your head, okay? And if you're been here before and you want to add a spot, this is the time. Set the intention. What do I mean? A grid has anchor points. All of the spaces that all over the planet, represented by all of us, where we are choosing, intending to connect our roots, to amplify this frequency of love, of peace, of home, of unity, through our root lines into the earth. And this is a new earth. Are you with me? All right. So now, yes, you are like the bridge from the old to the new. Every time we amplify this, that bridge shows up more for people to walk across it, to remember who they are. Okay? They do them. We're not saving people. We're not saviors. We saved ourselves, and that's how we can remember to be this space. Yes. Does this make sense to you? They have to walk the bridge themselves, just like you did. All right, now. So wherever you are, you're going to pick your space. So maybe you're in, yes, North Carolina in a specific city, or maybe you're in Europe in a specific city, or wherever you are on the planet. And we're international. So thank you for all of this spaces of love. Yes. So you intend, I hold for this space. And then if you want, and you have another space you want to hold for, 2 more spaces, it doesn't matter. You're limitless. Just pick them. Just set them up in your mind. I hold for a space in Florida in the United States, and I hold for Sedona, Arizona. I have those 2 since day 1 that are my specific personal points I do. Yes. So you pick your spaces and just follow your heart. You can't mess it up. If you want to add a space later or change a space up later, that's fine. Do it then. These spaces are always maintained by us and teams of light that we don't necessarily see. Do you understand that? Yes. There are many, many incredibly divine beings working with us. Angelics, higher dimensional beings. Yes, that you have a direct connection to. They are your team. And because you are following your heart and this resonance to be this space, they are with you. They are always with you. So if you show up here, they come with you and they assist in this just as you do. From the very beginning, when we had 20 some people coming to this total, and now I think we're almost to 300 officially signed up in the grid itself. But in the very beginning, I said, we are light. We are here. And the we just keeps on coming. The we keeps remembering and finding itself and resonating and coming in to be that we. And we are the human forms, and we are also the formats that are beyond sight right now. Let's add that in right now. So pick your places. And then also, I guide you at one point through the blessing of the root lines and how we draw the light up and how we key into all the other spaces you see here and the unseen as well to create that grid. So all the light is that's us. Yes, the light is us. And as we be this space, we create the grid of light. Does this make sense to you? Thank you. And for those who have heard this for 5 years now almost, thank you for continually, yes, allowing yourself to hear it again and acknowledge it, because it just amplifies it. And those who are hearing it for the very first time, thank you for being an additional point of amplification. All right, so let's see. We're gonna start with specifics for just the individual. Yes, and for specifics for your individual ancestral lines. Yes, and your lives. Yes, and then we're gonna move out from there. And I know no two grids are alike. So yes, I already know I'm gonna get some emails. That was different, and I love it. Do you love it? All right, now, easiest way to do this, most beneficial way to do this on your end is to get comfortable. You can be seated or lie down. You do not have to see me. You will receive the video. Well, you'll be able to get it on all my platforms. Yes, and you can rewatch it with your eyes open then if you choose to. I think it's a fantastic way to connect again and go deeper. But right now, the most optimal way to receive first time out is to get comfortable, seated or lying down, and close your physical eyes. Yes, just allow your breath. Just allow your breath. Feel the breath moving through your form. Lean in with trust to allow the understanding of your eternal divinity. Yes, your connection to the divine flowing within your form. Just breathe and feel that space of yourself, Holy One, please. Yes. Everything around you, everything that makes up what you call your everyday life, that is all in its own space, if you will, for just this time together. You are just this. You are just this space of this moment of reconnection at a deeper level of your divine flow. Just allow that space for yourself, please. Feel the rush of peace that moves through the form as you breathe. Feel the muscles relaxing as you let the body drop. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let the body drop. Yes, just breathe. Yes, beautiful. All right, now you've just anchored in. Yes, many of you can feel this. I started to mention it earlier when you do these spaces of connection and or these hand symbols that we talked about and are going to do together. You feel the body actually tilt back just a teeny bit or sink in or back just a teeny bit. That's your sign to yourself that you've made that connection. Your focus has brought forth this divine alignment of you, your eternalness in your nowness. Yes, 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 yes. Just allow your breath. You can do this at any time. Wherever you are, whatever's going on, just that space of taking that intended breath to realign the self into its wholeness. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Holy One. Yes. Thank you. And just allowing your breath, we're going to bring in the bar of light. This is a higher dimensional technology. You just relax and allow your breath. This is a connection, yes, that offers healing on all levels of you. You can think in your mind if you want to intend a healing in a specific space of the physical format, the body. If you need one, intend it now. Yes, someone's asking for healing of a skin disease, a skin issue. Someone with their eyes. Yes, eye issue. Set your intentions. Yes. Something with the legs, from the knee to the ankle, something in the calf area, something in the knee. Set your intentions now. Physical healing. Set your intention now. If you are seeking to align your vibration to the flow of financial freedom. Oh, I felt a lot of you anchor in on that one. Beautiful. Just allow your breath. If you have relationships that need healing or shifting, yes, all right, you've got it, you understand. Very good. Set your intentions now. Yes, some of you are intending a question, an answer to a question. Yes, yes, just allow. Set your intentions now. Take a breath, nice and slow, nice and deep. Beautifully done. We're bringing in the bar of light above the head. Just allow the space, please. Your team is with you, yes. Yes, your loved ones, some of you, your past loved ones are here. Grandmothers, mothers, father, brother. Yes, just allow the space. Someone's child is here as well. You're just allowing your breath, the bar of light, through and down and over the crown, the top of your head. Just breathe. There you go. Beautiful. You're anchoring in deeper. Thank you. Just allow, please. If you're seated and you need to lay down, do it. Yes. Yes. Let the body go. Yes. Bar of light coming down over the third eye. Just breathe. Some of you are seeing purple waves of light. Yes. Just allow. Yes. Just allow. Yes. 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 Oh, cool. Hey, yeah. Just breathe, Holy One. Light language coming in, sacred geometry coming in, signs, symbols coming in. This is you, your information. You're bringing it to yourself. Bar of light moving down over the face, the mouth. Yes, the ears. Ah, yes, yes, the jaw. Yes, 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 the throat. Yes, yes, yes. Just allow the space, please. Just allow whatever is unfolding. Trust yourself. Have faith. You are one with the divine. Yes. I choose love. Yes. I choose peace. I choose to realign myself with my eternal knowing. Yes. 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 Bringing the bar of light down the shoulders, the chest. Yes. Over the chest, the breast, the heart, the lungs. Yes. Yes. There's a lot of healing energy flowing right now. Just breathe. Just breathe. Yes, some of you are sending this to your loved ones. Very good. Thank you. You can receive for yourself and others. It is limitless. You are, we are limitless. Yes. See them healing. See yourself receiving whatever it is you've intended. See it, feel it, amplify it. When you feel it, you amplify whatever you are feeling. Yes. Allow your gratitude to flow. Allow your joy to rise. Yes, thank you. Oh, big opening in the throat. Thank you. Now bringing the bar of light down further, and we're going over all of the organs, the stomach, the solar plexus, the sacral, the intestines, the colon, the liver, the gallbladder, the appendix, all of the spaces, the organs. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Moving down the sacral through into the root, the pelvic. Yes, area, the hips, big one. Big release of density from the hips. You have been held back by fear, and it's stored in your hips. Let it go. Yes, just breathe and hold the intention. I let it go. Yes, you're opening up your walk for a new path. You're opening up your vibration for a new flow. Breathe. The spaces of your body and your being in the pelvic area, all being given healing. Just allow. Yes. Yes. Releasing anger. There's a lot of anger being released right now. Just allow it to go. Thank you for the service of the understanding, and I move forward into peace. Thank you. Bar of light coming down the legs. Everyone connecting with this space in whatever way you do so is receiving some type of strengthening in the legs, the muscles, the joints, strengthening in the legs. Because you are anchoring through your root lines that run down your legs. Just allow your breath, please. Purple flooding in. Just allow the space. Bar of light moving down the knees. Yes, the calves, the ankles. Over your feet. Your feet lighting up with this golden light. Yes, as you draw your divine, yes, eternal light and anchor it, ground it in to amplify it out like the tree. Yes, of life. Ha, yes, Holy One. Thank you. Yes. Breathe, please. Breathe. You're blessing your root lines coming out of those feet. You're blessing those energy centers on the bottom of your feet. They're activating. Some for the first time, some at another level. All activating. Root lines going deep. Now, sense and feel. Imagine if you need to. It's all the same. It's just variation points of how you run the vibration. Imagine, envision, sense your divine, eternal energy connecting with the energy of this planet that is created by the divine and is also the divine, living, breathing. Yes, 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 and allow the energies to connect. And this is the grounding of the divine into the earth, into the human collective. Just please breathe. Allow. Yes, earth reconnection, root reconnection, being blessed now. Just breathe, please. Yes, thank you. The body that you inhabit is being reset. Just breathe, please. Some of you, it's a sense of deep relaxation. Some of you, you've already fallen asleep. Yes, you're just getting out of your own way. Some of you, you're feeling warmth. Yes, vibration, tingling. Yes, just allow. Yes, just trust yourself. Yes, and allow. Breathe. Yes, you're sending these spaces of healing that you are experiencing in your own format and in your own body. You're sending them to your lineage, your ancestors, beginning with the closest to you, children, parents, siblings, and moving backwards, if you will, through what you call time. Just breathe. Yes. Yes. Thank you for anchoring healing for all that are ready to move into that space of themselves. And those that are no longer living, still receiving that healing in the quantum field of their eternal being. Thank you. Just let it flow. By your breath, it flows. Just breathe. Beautifully done. Just breathe, Holy One. Just breathe. It's like you're floating, suspended. Yes! In the field, the quantum field, the nothingness of everything. And you're emanating out love to all those spaces. You're amplifying this particular alignment of Source, this particular alignment of God, this particular alignment of creation. You're amplifying it now. Just breathe. Yes. Yes. Thank you. There's an adjustment in the spine right now. Just allow, just breathe. Some of you can feel it. All of you can trust it. Yes. So the energy moving from your root to your crown up your spine is elongating your spine, if you will, and opening up your flow to a more fluid flow of you. Yes, because you're grounding your energy. Yes, in connection with the earth, you are able to be this new flow. Yes, process this new flow. Yes, yes, allow this new flow. Yes, breathe. Yes, just breathe. Yes, some of you it's emotional. That's you amplifying love. Allow. Just allow. There's nothing to be figured out. There's nothing to be picked apart. Yes, yes, there is only allow. Yes, allow the flow of the emotions. Yes, as all is opening and shifting. As you are being love. Yes, allow the breath as we enter into the space of blessing the grid. If you're new, you're implementing your root lines in the grid as a pillar of light. If you've been here before, you're blessing them. With your intention, your inner knowing, your imagination, set your sights, set your spaces, claim them, intend them, speak them, whisper them, think them, whatever works for you. Yes. And see a bird's eye view of the earth and of you in those spaces. Yes, if you hold more than one space, you're going to see more than one you. You're multidimensional. You can do this. Just envision it. See yourself in the spaces or space you are holding for from a bird's eye view. Witness yourself now as you intend and allow and do, putting your roots deeper into these spaces or space you're holding for. Watch your roots go in to the earth. Yes, watch your roots light up. Yes, as you declare, the light is here. Yes, yes, light it up. Light it up, Holy One. Yes, yes, yes. Light it up. Yes. And as you light up your root lines in your space or spaces, you bless those feet, your feet. You bless those root lines. Yes, you bless that light. Yes, you bless it. I bless it. Yes, that's it. Yes. 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 Oh, beautiful expansion going on. Thank you, Holy Ones. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. And you draw your intention, you draw your vision up from those feet, up your legs. Yes, and you watch that light that you are surge up your legs, up through your pelvic, through your torso. down your arms, your hands, up your neck, and up your head, yes? And then you draw that light. The body stays implanted, if you will, rooted in those spaces or space that you are, and you draw the light up with your imagination. Your intention, you draw the light of you up out of your crown, and you go way, 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 way up. Above the earth. Yes, 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 yes. Bless it, please. Be a pillar of light. That's what you are. Yes, see yourself as that pillar of light, Holy One. Your light body with arms and a head, but in that pillar of light, above the human body anchored in the earth. Yes, and as you are this light body, yes, and you are up above the earth, and you are within the earth, and that light is anchored and shining. With your physical eyes closed and your inner sight open, you look around. Yes. Some of you like to keep your physical eyes closed and slowly turn your head to the right, looking into what the physical eyes pick up as the void. But the inner sight looks to the right and sees all of these beautiful, divine pillars, divine, higher dimensional beings that are inhabiting human formats that are known as the Acasma grid. Yes, and you turn your head with your eyes closed, eye open, and you look to the left. Yes, and there are even more divine ones choosing light. Yes, anchoring light, emanating light. Yes! You bring the head back around, straight ahead. Eyes are still closed. Inner eye is open. Yes. And you intend together, all together right now, to beam that divine flow of love from your heart center, out of that light body that you are being, above the planet, straight out, to connect with, crisscross with, overlap with, intertwine with the light coming from the heart of all of those who are this space. And at the same time, you send the light from your hands, the palms of your hands, your right hand, your left hand. You send the light out, and it crisscrosses and overlaps and weaves within and without all of the other beams of light. Yes, and this massive, magnificent, glorious, yes, grid of light is before you and is you. Yes, yes, and you allow your breath. Yes, you allow the space. As you emanate, yes, as you vibrate, pulsate the frequency of love. Just be it, Holy One, right now. Think of all of the spaces that create the reality you've been shown by wherever you've been, by whatever you've seen, by whatever you imagine is to come. See it all and say, I love you. Yeah. I know some spaces do not feel like you would want to say that, but when you say that, you discharge that space. There's no energetic charge of fear anymore. It may remain that space it is being, but you do not have an alignment of resonance with it. Yes, you release it and you release yourself as you choose. Yes, yes, to be the space of you that you know as love, as the divine. And sometimes that love, when it is sent, given, felt, yes, offered, it heals the spaces it is offered to. It shifts them. It clears them. It resets them. Yes. Yes. Just allow your breath, please. Just allow your breath. Just allow the space. Yes, and allow yourself to bless whatever is coming into your mind, your family, your friends, your thought processes, your belief structures, your jobs, your finances, your health, your pets, your towns, your cities, your villages, your states, your countries, your providences, your planet, just your personal moment now, not directed by me, directed completely by you. Bless what you are drawn to bless. Everyone's seeing differently, feeling differently. Bless. Use your divinity in its highest format. Bless. Yes. Offer blessing. I bless you. I bless you. And that blessing comes from humility of love. It doesn't come from righteousness that is seeing itself above something else. It comes from a space of knowing itself as that other space. It knows the unity consciousness that exists, and it simply says, I bless you. Allow your breath, please. Allow your breath. And when you're ready, I want you to also see the spaces of your planet, the animals, the insects, the waters, the winds, the deserts, the forests, the oceans, the rivers, the lakes, the waterfalls, the sands, the mud. Yes, see your planet and its inhabitants. Yes. And bless it. Bless it all. Yes. Direct that energy of blessing. Direct that energy of protection. Direct that energy of love. Be that space of connection. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Ya koi ya nene ya pao aye. Ya nene ya okoa. Apao toa. Yes. Thank you, Holy One. Thank you. The ancestors, thank you. Your lineages, thank you. The divine thanks you. Allow your breath, please. The body is being balanced yet again. You are in a new vibration than when we started this space together, right this moment. Now you're resetting and blessing the body. The vessel that houses your light. If thine eye be light, thy whole body shall be light. Yes. Now, the body is being rebalanced. Just allow your breath, please. Thank you. Thank you. Just allow your breath. Just allow the space. Yes. The body is reset. You are a new vibration, Holy One. That which is born of flesh is flesh. That which is born of spirit is spirit. Yes, marvel not, I say unto thee. Yes, you must be born again. You rebirthed yourself, Holy One. You are a new vibration. You are a new you. Yes, be open to those spaces of your newness. Yes, be open to your words being new. Be open to your interpretations and your perceptions being new. You must choose to allow the new, for the new to be engaged. Yes, for the new to be implemented. It is not forced, it is available. Yes, yes, allow your breath. Yes, allow the space. And we're going to bring the focus back to the physical sight. Yes, but if you're not ready to do that, you stay in as long as you want. When you're ready to bring the focus back, you're going to do so slowly. Maybe you wiggle your toes. Yes, your fingers. You may want to stretch. You will allow yourself, if you choose, you will allow yourself a moment or more to acknowledge the vibration is new. Because whatever you acknowledge, you give the opportunity to then be. Whatever you acknowledge more, you give the opportunity to expand. So as you make note of the world around you, the colors, the sense, the way it sounds, the way it feels, the way it even tastes, if you will, as you acknowledge it's different, it's new, it's shifted, it has the opportunity to be that. Does this make sense to you? Now, we're going to allow space here, and if you're not ready to come back, that's all right. You stay in as long as you want. You catch this on the video, but we're going to allow space to amplify posture and energetic broadcast together as a group with the hand positions. So those of you who are ready and able and would like to join, please do so. If you have your own, do them. If you'd like to join me in these together here as well, just allow your hand to be flat, put it in the center of the chest, please. Let your thumb be touching your body through your shirt, your blouse, whatever that is. Yes. As we breathe in together now, holding this hand position, we allow the anchoring and the grounding, yes, of unity consciousness, just believing with me, holding the alignment and the intention, and breathe, Holy One. Yes, yes. Yes, unity consciousness. Yes, the remembrance of the divine, the return of the divine. Thank you. Yes, yes, breathe. Yane yakao koaye. Yana sawa tea tabo. Tabo aye. Tabo aye. Yes, just allow your breath. Just hold the posture, hold the antenna position, hold the broadcast, emanate that love, Holy One. Yes, it's going to every country. It's going to every continent. It's going to every drop of water. Water holds programming. Are you with me? Yes. It's going to every animal, every insect, every human, every inhabitant. It's running through the mycelium beneath the soil. It's running through the roots that are the trees. It is in our breath. Yes. Hold the line. Hold the line. Yane. Oh, that is beautiful. That is love. That is joy. Thank you. Yes, there's been a breakthrough, Holy One. Yes, yes, a vibrational shift through you. Thank you. And you can take that same hand when you're ready and allow the fan those fingers out. Yes, place it back over the heart. Let's amplify what we just did. Just allow a breath. As you feel to, if you feel to, take the hand that you have in this position in front of your heart, amplifying unity, love, freedom, divine, the sacred divine returned into its now. Move the hand forward slowly. Move it forward slowly and hold it for a moment, please. Thank you. You're anchoring it now. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you are. You are the broadcast. Yes. Yes. Run it. This is it. You're running it right now. This is it. Let's do this. Hold the line. Hold the line. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Some of you are seeing your feet and you're amplifying it through your roots. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, yes. Open your crown. Thank you. Yes. Like a huge signal being sent out. A call of remembrance. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You can slowly pull that back in, if you will. We're going to end with the palm together as we started, in front of the heart with a nice breath, anchoring that deep. As you exhale, you're sealing this all with your divine love. You're sealing this all with the understanding of yourself as eternal. You're sealing this all. Yes. In the understanding of Christ consciousness, which is in the understanding of universal love, of unity consciousness. Just allow that breath and seal this space. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Beautifully done, Holy Ones. Beautifully done. Thank you. That was the most powerful grid space I have ever done with you guys, and we've done some huge spaces. But you are the most powerful space of you that you've ever been. Does this make sense to you? You've remembered more. I've remembered more. We've allowed more. We've trusted more. We've implemented more. And all of that plays a role in this space, in this us, in this space of consciousness being, flowing, emanating. Yes. So I say these words because they are the best I have to work with, but they are inadequate. But I say them with love. Thank you. Thank you. I lay them at your feet. Thank you. Anybody needs to jump off, do so. I know we've been in here an hour and 5 minutes. You're amazing. Thank you for that. I'm going to add a little bit to the end here just for guidance. Some of you have asked about this. I want to add it in. When you're looking for assistance in what we see as the physical world of what Earth offers us to assist us on this journey for grounding, there's a lot of things you can do. I work with amber. I never ever go without amber on my body. I love amber. I work with shungite. I have shungite on my wrist usually. I also work with cedar oil. You can use any kind you want that you're comfortable with the way it's made and what it's made of. But cedar oil, fantastic for grounding. If you're looking for assistance with your daily practice, your weekly practice in connection with clarity on hearing your teams of light, I love rose oil. I've told you guys about this one before. Are there other oils you could work with? Absolutely, 100%. Just sharing what I use right now. Do I change it up? Absolutely. What am I doing right now? This. Rose oil behind my ears, on my clavicle. Sometimes I'll even tap it on my forehead or the top of my head. Cedarwood put behind my ears, on my wrists. I've even put it on the inside of my ankles before. It also helps you sleep nicely as well if anybody wants to try that and needs a little assistance in that space. Try a little though first in case it's not your cup of tea, or smell it before you put it all over your body. You'll be in the bathroom washing up and saying, "What did Andrea tell me to use this for?" My husband does not like cedarwood. He always says, "Are you wearing that oil again?" So you check it out before you put it on your body, all right? And this is a lovely, fantastic, I mean, those are really words that are inadequate as well. It's called spikenard all heal. It's a holy oil that I got from one of our beautiful family members. None of this stuff I'm sharing though is because I'm paid to do it. This is just me sharing from my heart what I like, what works for me. But this is really, really beautiful, and it's put together by a beautiful higher dimensional being in a human form named Ness. And I love her oils. She's in Australia. But I love working with crystals. I love working with essential oils. I pay attention to all the messages I'm bringing myself and all the ways I'm doing it, whether I'm seeing animals, birds, the weather is doing something interesting. What we see all around us is messages from us to us. So pay attention to those as well. Work with the oils if you feel to, crystals if you feel to. I love sage also, but I always say everything I use from a space of love and adoration for my space and my being, not from a fear of if I didn't use it or connect with it or wear it, that something could hurt me. I don't come from it in that angle. Does that make sense to you? Because that's a fear angle. I come from a love angle. And then inevitably I'm fully protected because I'm aligning myself in that highest space of my flow. Does this make sense to you? All right. Okay, let me check the chat really quickly. I love all these messages. Oh yes, I love that. Thank you, Angela. And this is beautiful, Bobby. I love it. Deborah Davis, thank you for that. Beautiful. Thank you, Gregory. Quantum Kate. Love you, Quantum Kate. I think everybody loves Quantum Kate. She's the leader of our beautiful Beacons of Love as well. Shout out to our Beacons of Love. I see many of you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. We also have, I see our Eternal Light Within are here. Holly's here, the leader of Eternal Light Within. Shout out to Holly. And Gregory's the ambassador of Eternal Light Within Pod. Shout out to you as well, Gregory. And then we also have our Sacred Joy Pod members. Thank you. I'm looking around. I'm seeing you. Thank you for being here. And our ambassador of the Sacred Joy Pod, Barbie. Thank you, Holy One, for being here as well. Our leader, Kirsten, for the Sacred Joy Pod is on a family trip right now. So she's not here, but she sends her love and she's with us in the quantum. Let's see. Yes, Daniela, we are all evolving. Thank you. Involving, yes. Doreen, I smelled roses and incense during the hand blessing, and I don't have either in my room. I love it, Doreen. Thank you for sharing. We've had a lot of Mother Mary presence lately. We've had a lot of Christ and Mary Magdalene. They were coming in all week with the classes. We had the Goddess course on Thursday. We had the AQE Foundations class on Friday, and we have this on Saturday. So we have boom, boom, boom. And we have had that space of connection with the roses and the Blessed Mother and these are other levels of this. So some people will hear that and they may be a little bit confused and they'll say, is this like, religious? And what we did was we found the spaces that might have been in one way or another hijacked by religion, and we allowed the spaces of their sacredness to still be available without the dogma placed on top of them and or the man-made control. So hopefully that makes sense. I walk in a new light. Love that sentence right off the bat. I walk in love. Thank you, Antabulo. I always try to say that word. Thank you for always making me say it. And beloved family, wow, powerful masculine aligning. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you. I think I'm going to nickname you as well. So Gregory is big on giving me nicknames, and I love all his nicknames. And so I'm going to nickname you one of your nicknames. There may be more in the future, Gregory, but I'm going to call you Cooper. And some of you will get that right off the bat because he calls me Murph. And that's connected to Interstellar, and that's connected to the movie Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, and the understanding of the spaces of us in other dimensions, assisting the spaces of us in the now space, and which is what we're actually doing. So we really like that movie around here. Let's see. Love the hearts and shares of love here as well. I walk in new light. Again, I love this. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. Jessica, thank you. Jessica, I'm pretty sure it's you who's quite often in the beautiful Beacons of Love pod, sharing a lot of wonderful. I think that's you. If I've got the wrong person, please just love me through it and say, she's such a nice lady. Bless her heart. Barbie, thank you all for walking with me in beautiful light. I love you, my Acasma family, and we love you, Barbie. Holly, we are born anew. I love it. Look at all these wonderful sentences being shared. This is power. The minute we read it and see it and say it, it's all amplifying. We are born anew. Thank you, beautiful Andrea, and our beautiful Acasma family of light. Thank you, our beautiful Holly. Unwavering. Holly is unwavering. Hearts again. I love this. Thank you, Quantum Kate, Beacons of Love. Big shout out. So she's giving a huge shout out to her beacons. I love it. Yvonne, thank you for your presence. Thank you. We are here. Deborah, yes, Deborah Davis, thank you. Rebecca, thank you. This is beautiful. I smelled sometime smoke, maybe cigarettes. Weird, could be. If you have a loved one who's passed on that smoked, Rebecca, it could be them. That happens. We can smell cologne, perfume, cigarettes. It could be other things as well. But and or somebody trying to communicate with someone here, and you were able to pick up on their vibration. If you're interested, you can just allow and lean in and listen when you have time in meditation type space, and just see what happens. You might have a message to share with someone else, and or it might be a message you're sending yourself. Yes, it's you, Jessica. I love it. Awesome. I love my Beacons of Love family. We love you, Jessica. Thank you for being there. Jessica shares inspirational quotes like every single day. She's very good about that. Okay. Rebecca, I would love to know the scriptures you recited. Can you share the info for the oil? Okay, yes, we'll do that. The easiest way for me to probably do it so everybody will be able to get it is I will make a video of this like I always do, and it'll be available on YouTube, and below it will in the description will be the links for the oil and the scriptures I shared. How's that? That would probably be the easiest way. And everybody, when they find the video, can go below the video and then get the information. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Okay. So beautiful chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I saw everybody's. Barbie started sweating. Okay, that's interesting. See, all of these things are so fascinating. And when we share, we get a broader view. We get a bigger picture. We get another piece of the puzzle, right? I Am Lucy says, I smelled an amazing warm perfume. Okay, awesome. So at one level, we get the message, your abilities, your gifts, your trust in yourself are opening. Are you with me? You're opening to the clarity of being able to perceive beyond the physical reality you've known as the only reality, and you're being able to understand that that very reality is much vaster. It's much bigger. And then your personal abilities are opening. Awesome. Thank you. I love you in the space so much. Thank you, Rebecca. I'll make sure to do that with the video content. Never have before in the grid space. Oh, Barbie, she's never sweated like that before in the grid space. She put a sideways laughing crying face, so that's cool too. Yeah. Well, it's all part of the message, right? So I think maybe for me, and of course, everybody can have their own interpretation of a message, but for me, sweating is detox, right? Sweat, and a lot of cultures do sweats, like where they go into like a tent or a teepee type space and they'll sweat and go deep into spirit. So I feel like maybe that was something Barbie might have been connecting in with and anchoring in with, and even could be connected to the ancestral lines, because we have a lot of Native American connection in this space, if you can't tell from the way I speak many times. Uh, so we are working with the spaces of ourselves, yes, that hold that understanding. Yes. And Barbie, you were a beautiful conveyance of that confirmation. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. No way, Gregory. Are you serious? Ah, Gregory. Now, this kid sounds silly in a little bit of a way, but it's profound. I named him Cooper. I just nicknamed Gregory Cooper, right? I told you why. And he says he has a guinea pig named Cooper. Oh, that's too funny. All right. Deborah, yes, I love it. Thank you. Yes, we connect in, we get a broader understanding of ourselves. Okay, so you guys have been amazing, amazing. Every space of this. Didn't get visions today, sensations. Okay, beautiful. I think you were a really massive anchor of that connection point, Barbie, and that's what the focus was for your actual connection point. So thank you for doing that. Okay, what is this, Gregory? Gregory, oh, Cooper is on the plaque. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cooper's no longer with us. Okay. But he's with us. He's just with us in his spiritual consciousness, and his little physical format happens to be in that box. Okay. This always gets extremely interesting with Gregory. And I love the layers with Gregory. You cannot make this up. He has so many incredibly beautiful spaces of connection that kind of weave us all together. Does that make sense to you? All right, we're getting a lot of raise the roofs, high fives, emojis. So I love it. This is our family. This is our family, right? We'll have to come up with a theme song. And then we can have it as our ringtone or something, right? Although nobody calls anymore. I mean, I have to giggle with that one because, most people don't receive phone calls as much anymore, but we can make it some other sound in our lives. All right, I lay this at your feet. I love each and every one of you, those here in the live, those are here via video. You've caught this right away or 5 years later. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Yes, we are family. I had that on my phone to start this with. And then yes, I decided not to. So, but I think it was so I could receive this massive confirmation from Nancy typing in "We Are Family," the song. And I had it ready to go when you came in, but I didn't put it on. So huge confirmation there, Nancy. Thank you for sharing. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel the love. I feel the love.